Good evening, class 10. Let's start. We are going to talk about electrolysis of copper sulfate solution using platinum electrodes. So electrolytic cell is glass container, electrodes are platinum plates, and electrolyte is acidified copper sulfate solution. That means small amount of dilute sulfuric acid is added to copper sulfate solution. So on dissociation, the ions that we get are copper ions, hydrogen ions, hydroxide ions, and sulfate ions. So the reaction at cathode is this one. Copper 2 positive ions gains 2 electrons to form copper. Okay, this is reddish brown deposit of copper that we get at cathode. Okay, and obviously copper ion get deposited because of its lower position in the electrochemical series. Next, at anode, hydroxide ion gets deposited as water and oxygen. That is, we get oxygen gas liberated at anode, which is a colorless odorless gas that relights a glowing splinter, right? And next, in this particular reaction, the blue color of the solution fades. Now we have to remember these are the three observations. First observation is a colorless odorless gas evolved at anode that relights a glowing splinter. Second observation, reddish brown deposit of copper at the cathode. And third observation, blue color of the solution fades. Now we are going to do some points under this. First point, small amount of acid is added to copper sulfate solution to increase the conductivity of the electrolytic solution and to prevent the hydrolysis of copper sulfate solution. Next, the blue color of the solution fades as copper ions from the solution gets deposited at the cathode. Okay, because we know the blue color of the solution is due to the copper ions present. Next, after complete deposition of the copper ions from the solution at the cathode, the electrolysis of acidified water starts, and during that time we get hydrogen gas at cathode and oxygen gas at anode. Next, in this particular reaction, the ions of sulfuric acid does not take part. So at the end of the reaction, its mass and concentration remains unchanged. Okay, next we have electrolysis of copper sulfate solution using copper electrodes. So here electrolytic cell is glass container. Then electrolyte is acidified copper sulfate solution, and electrodes are copper rods. So here also ions present are copper ions, hydrogen ions, hydroxide ions, and sulfate ions. In this particular reaction also, the ions of the acid does not take part. Acids are added to increase the conductivity and to prevent the hydrolysis of copper sulfate solution. So the reaction at cathode is copper ions plus 2 electrons gives copper. So at cathode we observe reddish brown deposit of copper. At anode, both hydroxide and sulfate ion migrates, but none of them gets deposited due to active nature of the anode. So copper anode loses electrons to form copper ions. It loses electrons to form copper ions. This copper ions passes to the solution. So the product at anode is nil. So with progress of time, the mass of the anode decreases and the mass of the cathode increases. In this particular reaction, the blue color of the solution remains unchanged, as for every copper ions that get deposited at cathode, a copper atom ionizes to form copper ions that moves into the solution. Hence, the color of the solution is maintained and concentration of the copper ions into the solution is maintained. Okay, so that's it, class 10. Thank you.